Hi there, I'm Eryn Reese. I hope everyone's staying healthy and safe out there during these trying times. Today I'm partnering with Peloton de la Muerte Mezcal to kind of showcase how to enjoy some cocktails while everyone's stuck at home at the moment. We're going to start off with 1 ounce of Peloton Mezcal. I really enjoy using this mezcal in cocktails. It's got a lot of nice fruity notes, but a little bit of spice as well as a little bit higher proof, so you can actually gives a nice backbone to cocktails. Next, we're gonna have a little bit of Amaro. This is gonna be a little bit more floral, a little earthy, also with some nice lemon zest to it, which is really nice. So we're gonna do 1 ounce of that. Next, we're gonna do a little bit of Blanc Vermouth. You can essentially use any Blanc for this cocktail. For right now, I'm using Dolin Blanc. I think it's actually quite affordable and also quite delicious. So we're gonna use 1 ounce of that. After that, we're gonna do some fresh lemon juice. I recommend getting a nice little hand press. They come in handy for not only cocktails, but actually when you're cooking in the kitchen. It's nice to add some citrus to all of your food. I'm gonna do 3/4 of an ounce. Essentially, when you're out shopping for citrus, lemons end up being about 1 ounce per lemon. We're also gonna need to add just a little bit of sugar to this cocktail. Simple syrup's very easy to make at home. Essentially what you're doing is equal parts sugar to water. After that, we're gonna add a little bit of bitters to it. I really love celery. They are quite spicy, so a little goes a long way. So just make sure you're just doing a 1 dash. I'm using a Boston shaker. I know some people have these guys at home, the little cobble shaker or cobbler. I tend to actually use this at home. I think it actually works well for making single cocktails for yourself. So we're just gonna fill our tin, I would say between 4 to 6 ice cubes, depending on how big your ice cubes are. I'm also going to be filling up a Collins glass with ice. Make sure your tin's pretty tight or else it's gonna go crazy. And you don't want to shake too long because you are again putting it over ice. And we're gonna add a little bit of seltzer water to that as well. So you don't want to over dilute it. Make sure your strainer is pushed all the way down so that you're essentially closing the gate. It's making sure you're not getting all those extra ice cubes into your glass. I also recommend if you're someone who enjoys some seltzer water at home, I drink quite a bit of it, so I actually have a machine that makes it for me, SodaStream. I'm sure there's a few different options out there. Just topping it off with a little bit of soda water there. Then we're going to actually take our bar spoon, give that a little stir to kind of incorporate the seltzer and the cocktail in there. And then if you're like me, I've actually been cooking quite a bit at home. So I've got a lot of herbs lying around, so it's not a necessary garnish, but it's something nice to kind of brighten up the top. I've actually got a lot of oregano that I've been using, so I have some left over. I recommend kind of smacking it a little bit to kind of open up the aromatics going on there. And then kind of just throwing it in there. Just something to kind of smell while you're sipping on your cocktail. So that is going to be our Harding Collins. So I hope you guys enjoy it.